れてなくなるだけ笑っても泣いてもなしだってさあ生きる不思議な矛盾を感じなくなるまで、どうぞ勝手に見せてその目に嘘悩み自分を背負って金せよく近くを変える考えたくないもうバイバイ時間忘れ暇だけはバイバイなんだ人と人は所詮同類なのになぜか立場にマント取りたがれ黙れや心でずっと叫んでるちっぽけな一人はもう呆れてるあの日にあなたは会えると書いた誰かに見とれてさ会えず来ない分伸ばした自分だけが下手希望助けは頃じゃないスマホの画面の中お偉いさん闇深いじゃん世界救うのはエロか死んでいく意味を教えてくれ遡ってももともと身もなくただ生まれた他人につねられて自然と崩れた本当の気持ち分かってよなく居場所まだ見つかんないっていうかそれ探すのも意味なくない、大体不平等好きんだよ全員幸せになってしまえさあ勝手に生きてその目に過去願い自分を背負って短くを変える考えたくないもうバイバイ時間忘れ暇だけはバイバイなんだ呆れてました口もラギにも興味がないね愛してるよまま必死に生きる君が一番素敵楽勝だって欲張ってもっと自分で自分を止めてると思うのまだ急ぐ必要はないからさ怖くないよ一緒に渡る赤信号人と人は所詮同類なのになぜか価値やキャラを比べたがる自由がいい心でずっと叫んでるちっぽけな一人はずっと戦ってる
僕
今私は息を吸っている今普通の生活を送って今私は上を向いている今飛行機が飛んでるわ今あの雲を追いかけたくて今足をにも動かなくて今立ち止まって何になるんだだって今は空っぽだから空っぽだから雨が降った後の香りなんか思い出しそうでそれは実家の浪費ってなんでわからないかね今にしかいられなくてどうせ前だけが開けてそこに沿って進めばいいそう思うことにしたけど黒だ黒が去ってあの時は遠いあの時はよかったな過去にとらわれている人生とか遠の昔に完成してんだよ振り返ることでしか証明しようがないよ君も地位も全て失った今だ今私は首をしている今寝ぼけたまま準備をして今私は下を向いている今水たまりに映って今そのまま吸い込まれたくて今周りの目も気にしなくて今立ち止まって何になるんだだって今は空っぽだから空っぽだから黒だ黒が去ってあの時は遠いあの時はよかったな過去にとらわれている人馬とか今じゃすでに手放してんだよ泣きじゃくることでしか歌いようがないよ君も夢も全て失った今だ今私は息を吸っている今普通の生活を送って今私は上を向いている今夕焼け綺麗ね今あの雲を追いかけたくて今走ろうにも動かなくて今立ち止まって何になるんだだって今は空っぽだから空っぽだから人生だが遠の昔に完成してんだよ振り返ることでしか証明しようがないよ全て失敗したいため後の祭りでも過ぎ去って枯れたこの葉に毎日を待ってる君も希望も全て失った今だ今私は塞ぎ込んでいる今私は息を吸っている今私は塞ぎ込んでいる今砂浜に立っている今あの雲を追いかけたくて今広い海原を走って今立ち止まらない私に出会えたねそもそも毎年暑すぎやしないおしゃれしても息につく頃には汗だく夏が来たんだねそもそも毎年暑すぎやしない嫌いと言いながら夏の夜も空気もそれなりに好きでおしゃべり好きの
Hello, good morning, peasants. Howdy, how are you? I'm hot. It's hot. It's been hot out. Sitting at my computer is so hot. Even I have a towel filled with cold water. Today it's drying out and warming up so fast. I filled my cup with ice cubes and they melted completely within the first few minutes. That's crazy. You're silly. Good morning, Jesus. Good morning, Sorius. Good morning, Kai. Hello. I see others possibly in the chat, but you're not saying anything. Should I call you out? Noodle and Kia? I think I see you. Good morning. How are you doing? Sorry, you're still in the oven land? I would hope Kia would be here. We are playing Kia's game after all. Ha. Y'all getting called out. But they're not lurkers though. They're not usually lurkers. If there's somebody that I know is a usual lurker, I won't say anything, but those are commenters. They speak. Sometimes they lurk. Hello, Mega Man. Good morning. Good morning. Ohio. I hydrate. See Noodles here. You guys gotta hydrate me. You gotta water the mallow plant so that I drink this whole cup of water and then have to refill it. Right now I'm putting a package together. Package? Is it Pokemon cards? Are you sending someone Pokemon cards like you said? To me? Wow! I accept. Hydrate me. I'm a thirsty little flower. Oh, wait. Hydrate me. I haven't played Pokemon cards in years. I love Pokemon cards. Hello, Shala. Oh. You know, I gotta make a cactus skin. We used to have a cactus skin on the on the 2D. I should make a cactus color skin on this one. Wouldn't that be funny? You guys like the cactus skin? I quite like the cactus skin. I think that was one of my favorites. I also really like the clown skin.
I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
You know what? Maybe I'll do that again. Maybe we'll just have fun one day and go into the creator and we can make different palette swaps. Both skins were cute. I think they were pretty cute. I really liked the Christmas tree one, but we never got enough ornaments to finish it up. We should finish up the Christmas tree skin next year. This year? Next winter. This coming winter. That would be next winter, right? In the winter. I liked it. I thought it was cute. Gonna reach 103 today. I assume that's a lot. It's been really hot here. Yeah, I haven't played Pokemon cards in a long time. I used to play a lot. I used to go to the card store every week. I think it was on Saturdays. The back room of the card store would be open for people to go and play in. And then sometimes there would be tournaments. And so we used to go every Saturday to the card store at the mall and play Pokemon cards. And sometimes we would buy a box. Sometimes we would buy a box or something. You know? I like Pokemon cards. I like Pokemon. But then it started getting really crazy, right? Like, I don't know, I prefer when things were more humble and not as overpowered as they became like 300, 400 HP, and it's like, come on, Like, I don't play because I don't play recent, like, you know, like how you can't use the old cards anymore, you have to use the most recent cards. But like, we just play with whatever our favorite cards are. And the way that they overpowered the newer cards, and then some people use some newer cards, and it's like, well, it's so unbalanced. So it became not very fun. And then the other thing was in tournament, is everyone was using the same deck. Because it would be like, oh, this deck is the meta, so everyone would use the same 1 or 2 different decks, and it's like, well, this is extra not fun. So it became stupid, and I didn't want to play there anymore. But among our group, we all just play with whatever our favorites were, so that was fine, that was nice. Yeah, it's been so long. I remember when I first got Pokemon cards, and they were at the convenience store, and they were behind the glass, right? Packs, and I was like always staring at them like, I want those someday. Someday I'll get those, and I would beg my mom, and eventually she like bought me a pack. That was nice. I liked that. There were, you know, first set maybe? I don't know. I didn't treat them very well. I was a child. I was very, very small. So I would carry them around. I had like 1 pack of cards. I was like, these are my favorite thing. And I would carry them around with me, and I would bring them to like daycare. And I had this little plastic case that I would keep them in. I just played with them a lot. I don't know the actual game. I didn't even know there was an actual game. I was just like, I like the cards. They're cute. And then everyone at school would play Yu-Gi-Oh! But I didn't play that. I didn't have any Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I was not interested. It seemed too complicated, so I would just kind of watch a little bit. Everyone would play it, and I would just watch a little bit, and I'm like, well, I like Pokemon, but nobody at my school played Pokemon. Just Yu-Gi-Oh! And then many years later, I got, I think it was Gen 3 cards, like a bunch of them. I think 2 or 3, I can't remember. Got a bunch of those cards for Christmas. And I was like, wow, that was my second bunch of cards. and I didn't understand the game still. Even though there was like the placemat thingy, the paper placemat, and like coin things, but I was like, I don't understand. And I still didn't really know that it was a game. And so I was like, well, there's so many doubles of cards. I don't want these. I just want one of each. There's so many doubles. So I took a lot of the doubles and I threw them off my balcony. And I was like, whoever finds these, they can have them. I don't want them. I threw them off into the wind. I was like, whoever stumbles upon this may have this gift. Goodbye. And then I wanted to play the game, but I didn't know how to play the game, so I just kind of made it up myself. And it was later when I learned how to play the game, I realized, how I was making it up was incorrect. Who would have thought? Oh well. I just played by myself anyways. I make 2 stacks of cards and I play my side, and then I play my other side, and I fight myself. I play a lot of games by myself because I don't have any friends. I used to play cards by myself a lot. Game got too complicated fast. It did. Not even complicated, just unbalanced, and like so much of like you have to buy the newest set. You have to, or else like you're not gonna be able to play. I don't like that. I think you should play with what your favorites are. Plus, I wanted my deck to be completely sparkly, so I had been trying to make my deck only shiny. Not shiny, but only hollow cards. It's nice. Don't you think it's nice when the whole deck is hollow? I wanted all of my cards in my deck to be hollow. It was mostly hollow. So I dropped a Pokemon TCG mobile game. I never really played that one. I tried, but I was not good at it. I didn't redeem very many codes. I don't want to buy digital cards. What's the fun in that? I don't want to buy digital cards. Are we talking about Uno? Nah. I've never played Uno by myself. Remember when the Uno meta changed? Yeah, it became too complicated to play. What was it? Uno 2? Uno? Whatever it was. Anyways, we're not playing Pokemon. We're not playing those. That's it. Whatever. Same thing. I stand by what I said. Anyways, we're not playing cards. Actually, can we play Uno online? Can we play Uno as with chat? Can we play Uno? Not today. What was it that... Right, we were gonna play Yahtzee. I forgot. Write that down, Yahtzee and Uno. We should play those with chat. We should play those. Yeah. Did we play Yahtzee? Or did we not? Did I completely forget? I think I completely forgot. Anyways, we're not playing any of that today. We're playing Kia's game. The game Kia made. Kia, our lovely Kia, who has been here for like 4 years. Isn't that crazy? Been in chat for like 4 years. A lot of you have. Isn't that crazy? That's nuts. Isn't that wild? But Kia made a game. They've been working on it for so long. And we're gonna finally play it. Let's see. Information about this game. Kia drew all the pictures for it and the backgrounds, and it looks pretty cute. And it's a mystery. It's a mystery game, and I like mystery games. I love mystery. Time flies. It really does, doesn't it? It really does. Time goes so fast. Time goes so much faster than you would ever think that it does. Like, a year is so short. Can you believe we are already halfway through the year? We are over halfway through the year. That's wild. It's the 7th month of the year. Isn't that crazy? We're over halfway done a year, and I've done nothing with my life. I've done nothing. What have I accomplished this year? Nothing. Friggin' nothing. The time went so fast. What have you guys accomplished so far in the first half of this year? It's half over. kind of makes you spiral a bit, doesn't it? Let's not spiral, actually. Let's change the topic and not, yeah, let's not think about that. Let's decide not to spiral today. We can spiral another day. Today we're gonna play Kia's game. Okay, that's one thing. Kia actually accomplished something this year. Finished a game. And now we're gonna play it. Ciao. It's called, have you looked it up yet? Have any of you tried it? It's called A Week in Paradise. Have any of you tried it yet? It's on the Steam store. I believe it's only $5. They worked so hard on it for so long, and it's only $5, so you might as well, you know, give it a try. It's only $5, come on. That's like nothing. And it helps support a local small artist, small creator. Asking is a channel on the Mallow just with any boss plans for this year? The only plans that I had had for this year was that I wanted to do Keto Vocaloid, but I still have not managed to get the wig because it's America only. So I gotta figure out a way to get a wig from America, Amazon. Yep. They don't sell it in Canada. So stupid. Like, I want to buy, give me your money and buy a wig. Give me the wig. Why won't you sell me the wig? America only. Why? Why? It's just some plastic hair. Anyways. Kia's game. Kia's game. Let's read this. So, A Week in Paradise is a narrative mystery where you find yourself in a bar called Paradise. I swear that's the name of the bar that I worked in. If it wasn't the name, it was similar. I literally think it was, though. Have a drink each night with its mysterious regular and discover how deeply your stories connect. So, we're going to the bar and talking to mysterious people. Hunt down clues in your dreams to find out why you end up here every day and what keeps you coming back. Interesting. Why do we keep stumbling into the bar every night? There are 14 achievements to unlock. A lot of them have to do with finishing the chapters, and then we have peeing a lot is an achievement. I should get that achievement in real life. And then playing darts. Maximum score and then beat them. More people die due to heat in Europe than to gun violence in the United States. Heat in Europe? Is the heat in Europe that bad? I thought Europe was in the colder half of the world, not the tropical half. Is it that bad there? Fun-ish fact. Is that a fun fact? Is that fun? Do you find that fun? Anyways, this game takes place in a bar, so I was wondering, I was thinking, will they allow us in like this? In this form? Perhaps should I change forms into something more appropriate for the setting? Something more adult? They don't have air conditioners. Why do they not just get air conditioners? People are dying from heat. Isn't the simple thing to just get air conditioners? They're just babies? They're just babies. Who's just babies? Me? I'm just babies. But we're going to a bar. I don't think I should be just a baby. I think I need to change my form to something more appropriate so that we can actually get into the bar. The babies are dying. That's even worse. Get an air conditioner. What? Doesn't that make sense? Oh, before that, I have something to show you. The government won't let them get air conditioners? That's wild. Anyways, I have something to show you. Did you happen to notice on the Discord that I posted some malware for you to download? It's completely free to download my malware. I swear you'll like it. You did? You did? Did you like it? Did you like my malware? Everyone should download my malware. Here it is. Da 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 da. This is my malware. You can download it for free. It's completely free. And you can enjoy it every day. It's safe. I promise it's very safe. And there's nothing bad about it. And you should just download my malware and set it as your mouse. And it's good. And it's free, so why not? Don't you want to have me on your screen at all times? Then you won't have to miss me anymore. And it's animated too. Half of them are animated. First, the top 8 ones of me. Those ones are animated. They're really cute, I swear. I'm using them myself too. Can you actually see it? You can see it. Look. You can see it right here. It's not showing as animated for some reason on the stream. But it is. I don't know why it's not showing as animated, but it is. I swear. Isn't it cute? And free. You don't have to pay me anything for it. I made it with love, and I just want you to download my little malware. I just want to really cutely infect your computer. Ooh. Won't you please download my malware and let me infect your computer a little bit? Just a little. Ooh. Is that the hoping malware would be like WarioWare? No. I can't do that much. My downloaded malware, I can see malware more than once every 3 months. Exactly. Why? I'm not able to do that. Be appreciative of what you get. I've actually been meaning to make a mouse for years. I just never got around to doing it and figuring it out and actually doing it. But I did, and I like it a lot. It's really cute, isn't it? Say you love it. Say you love it, and that you're going to download it, and you're going to set it as your mouse, and then you're going to just enjoy it. You might have to set your mouse slightly larger, like a 3, in order for it to show up properly and look really nice. But I guess you can set it as any size you want, but I recommend size 3 or so. I think I have mine on 2 or 3. and I think it's a really good sound. And then I can fly around your screen and help you. But yeah, that's the Malware. Hope you like it. If you have any suggestions, like if you find it complicated to use, or you think like, oh, I wish this little bit was fixed on it, if you have any suggestions like that, feel free to let me know, and I can try and update it to fix those little things, because it is my first time making a mouse set, and the first time I did upload it without you see the crosshair one and the diagonal thing on this side. At first I made it without those little corner triangles, and it was really hard to use, so I did make those little corner triangles and re-upload it. That's why I told you guys to download it again if you downloaded the first one, because as I was using it I was like, man, this is difficult because the corner isn't visible. So if you have any suggestions like that to make it easier for you to use if you're finding it difficult, I can try and do little fixes to it. Let me know. So that's all for the Malware. You should download it.
Ayo, we love Malware.
Yay! We love Malware! I love infecting your computers! That's my favorite thing! Anyways, let's go over to the game screen and check out the game. Get this set up. Okay. Oh. Let's get the game set up. What? Why is it upside down? What? It's not upside down on my screen. I've never come across this before. What? Oh, I've never had this happen. It's not upside down on my screen. Okay, well maybe if I can just... Maybe... Let me see if we can just flip this upside down. There's no settings. Yeah, cheating. Just gonna real quick. Flip that. Oh. I have to do that on the other screen too now. I have no clue. Yeah, I know I'm still in the center of the screen. I'm trying to fix the game because it is for some reason upside down. So I'm gonna have to change this again next time and flip it right side up. There we go. There we go. That's good. That works. Okay, now audio. There's. I wonder if that's something. This is what malware does to your PC. It's true, but it's still cute, right? So you're still gonna download it? I mean, it's not, you know, it's just a little tiny bit of an inconvenience. It's not that big of a deal. It's not a deal breaker. You should definitely still download my malware. Anyways, like I was saying, we are going to a bar, so I was thinking we should probably change forms to something a little more suitable for entering a bar. Do you not agree? Do you want me to just stay in this form? I mean, it's up to you. If I just stay in this form, that's way less effort on my part. I get to save a lot of my energy instead of transforming for you. But if you insist, I guess if you all insist that you want me to change forms, I guess I could. For your sake, not for me. It's completely for you. I'm being so selfless and transforming for you guys. Why would I? So we do need to a form suitable to go into a bar. So let me transform here for a second. There we go. How about that? Now we're totally ready to go check out the bar. The homers? No. We're gonna go to the bar. We're gonna go hang out at the bar every night for an entire week. And I can't go to the bar looking like a child. We've had so many people come in the chat saying, oh, you're just a child? Why do you look like a child? Well, not this time. We're going to an adult establishment. Oh, I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it? We're going to Moe's Tavern, is it? How do I there we go. Get over to this position here. Is this good? And my chest isn't in the way of your head there, Marutachi? You don't really mind? Do you not mind that my chest is kind of banging into your head there? Are you okay with it? You don't mind, do you? Yeah. Gross. Okay. So the game has Vice's music. Should we mute the background music? I don't really want to. I personally don't mind if we happen to get muted here and there, because if we use the music that she picked for it, it would have the proper vibe, right? The vibe of the game. That's pretty important for a game. So I'm just going to not mute it and see what happens. Well, yeah, of course, we're going to a bar. I have to look appropriate for the setting. Start game. Ugh, what a terrible headache. How's the audio for you guys? Oh, it's very loud. Oh, goodness. Oops. Feels like I got hit with a baseball bat. That's better. It's still a little loud. A little loud. Okay. Is that better? It's been a long day and not a productive one. I bet she would tell me to come to bed right now.
Whatever.
Ooh, you got audio in this. The bar over there looks open. So is this me? Am I a man? Oh, the mouse on the screen is... Okay. That's weird. So just, I guess keep in mind that the mouse is opposite of where I'm actually putting it. So right now I have the mouse directly on the moon on my screen, but because we reversed the screen on the stream, it's showing opposite of what I'm actually doing. That's very weird. I wonder if that's something that Kia needs to fix. That's the best I can hope for at this hour. Man, my head really hurts. I'll just pop in for a quick drink, then a long nap. Why reversed? I have no clue. So when I opened the game on my screen, it's showing right side up. Completely normal. But on the stream, for some reason, it was upside down. So I just completely flipped over the little game capture thing. I just flipped it upside down, so the game is showing right side up on stream, but the mouse is now showing opposite. But mouse showing opposite is way better than the whole game being upside down for you guys. So we're just gonna deal with that. I don't know why it was upside down. Very strange, like I've never had that happen before. I hope we get some company soon. Getting bored of me already, ma'am? Is she the mysterious stranger? You only bore me on days that end in Y. Well, then your week just got brighter. I think we have a new face joining us. More Wower?
Welcome to paradise.
Where every drink tastes like heaven.
Good evening.
But don't worry. We love a good sinner here, especially new company. I didn't really come here to talk. Should I be on this side? Is he always gonna be on this side? Is this where I should stand? I don't know. I mean, if you want to mope and drink in silence, Ernesto will happily oblige, but you wouldn't disappoint a lady, would you? Well, great. One of those friendly drunks, so annoying. I should use the bathroom before I sit down. I really gotta go for some reason. Does this count towards our bathroom quota? Chat history. Okay, controls. Chat history is both? Do I pick both? Never mind. Wait. Yeah, how do I open that again? How do I open that again? No! No! Well, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. That maybe is not the bathroom. Oh, I guess it was the bathroom. Boy bathroom. The men's restroom. Use it? Yes. I'm going to go pee. Oh, that's where you save? Okay. You feel relieved. Good. Nice. The little sprites are so cute! Look at her, she's so cute! I love the little sprites. I love the whole sprite work of everything. It's very nice. I remember Kia working really hard on making all of the little drinks look really nice. Like, look at how nice those look. I love it. And the table. Very good work on everything here. Oh, what is this? Abandoned shawl. We've got a newspaper. Cards. Scorekeeping. And this is the darts. So this is like one of the achievements is we have to play darts. Pool table. Can we play pool? I don't feel like playing pool. Apparently, I don't feel like playing pool, actually. And we can sit. We can sit anywhere. Your eyes focus on the table light for a moment. It makes you feel a bit lonely, as if you lost something. They're cute, they are. Okay, we're gonna sit with her. Or not. I'll just have a beer. Cheapest you have on tap. We're a bit of an odd joint, sir. Allow me a moment to check the stock of the ingredients so close to closing. They don't have beer? Figures. Don't worry. Ernie always has something to whip up. So, tell me about yourself, stranger. You don't look like you had a good day. Is something on your mind? Like I said, not much of a chatter. Why so tight-lipped? Surely you didn't come to a bar to be alone. Does she work here? I guess not. Well, the mouse is messing me up because I'm looking at the screen capture while trying to move the mouse. Ooh. I can't tell her I'm banned from all the other places open at this hour. What did he do? I had an uninspiring day is all. Just needed a nightcap. Seems like you're in the right place then, hun. You look the type who needs a little fuel in the tank to get the gears turning. Why do you need inspiration? I'm an author, I guess. Oh, I didn't know I was speaking to a creator of the arts. What do you write? Nothing that glamorous. A bit of crime, thriller, mystery. Not exactly a fantasy kind of guy, even though that'd have probably gotten me some actual money. Really? Crime and thriller and mystery does money. I mean, I prefer that more than fantasy. I'm not a big fan of fantasy. I like things that are real. I don't really like fantasy that much. I prefer realism in it, and like struggles and stuff, like real struggles. Who likes reading about people getting murdered on 5th Street when you can just read the news? Well, me. I don't know. People like all sorts of things, even true crime. You can't just assume no one likes your work, so long as it's any good. Yeah, but writing good stories doesn't get you money. Writing something popular does. Or brown-nosing the right people. So true. Funny you said that. What do you think I do for a living? I'd have guessed some kind of model. You don't look like you belong in this sort of dump. ... Don't say that. You'll hurt Ernie's feelings. I'm a singer, actually. I usually work at a bar called the 12-7. It's by, I was never good at directions. I just follow the bus routes. How come you don't stay there for your liquid fix? I know, right? Poor Ernie. Oh, I'm not very fond of the clientele there, to be honest. Too rowdy for a lady like me. Lots of shifty eyes and talking in whispers. I'm used to the attention, but I catch some of the men gawking at me in a way that I don't feel comfortable with. Paradise is much nicer, and not just because Ernesto's such a gentleman. She winks. You feel like you can hear Ernesto rolling his eyes. So funny. Look at him working. Look at him working. If your singing's worth the same as your flashy getup, couldn't you afford to sing somewhere else?
I don't know.
I don't know. I just can't will myself to find greener pastures. You ever feel like that before? Like you're stuck riding 100 on a straight line and can't steer towards an exit. And not like I'm particularly attached to 12-7, but better the devil, you know? You're from out of town? Yeah, you know the story, a small town girl coming to the big city to change her life. It changed a lot of things, alright, but not many for the better. What about you? You don't sound like you started here either. Where did I come from? Bustling port by the sea, mining town under the cliffs, little oasis deep in the desert, just off the interstate. A sauna disguised as a jungle? A city under snow most of the year? Well, that, I guess. This is, yeah, Canada? I love the snow. It's miserable, yet beautiful, until you're the one who has to shovel it. So true. Well, in any case, I'm glad to find someone here at this time. What's your name, stranger? Damien. At work, I go by many names. The sultry songstress, the siren in silk, but you can just call me Charlene. You like shoveling? Shoveling is like, it's so much work. It's so tiring, but it does keep you warm. Yeah, insane take. For real. You say that until you're actually shoveling an entire driveway. You say you like shoveling until... Ugh. Until you're shoveling feet, like a meter of snow. I'm sorry for the wait. Here's the menu when you're ready to order. Someone's finally speaking my language. The menu today reads: fresh start, a take on a screwdriver, vodka, and a blend of fresh squeezed orange, grape, and lime juice. Reboot. If anyone tells you to do a job right the first time and you won't have to do it again, has not shoveled things in Canada. Just shovel all of it. What? Shovel so the car can get out or whatever. Reboot. Blueprint. Coconut. You have some weird theme going on, and only 3 drinks? Since we switched up the menu every night, we have a limited selection. We find it's best not to be overwhelmed by choice. What would you like to drink? I guess we need that one, but I feel like he kind of needs like this right now. You've never heard that joke? It's kind of classic? No, I have not. If it's paved, it's usually just moving up and down a lane. Yeah. But snow is heavy. Snow is really heavy, so it takes a lot out of you. The mix of the bitter orange and sweet pineapple should wake you up a bit.
Enjoy.
Excellent choice. I hope you'll enjoy it. I'll join you. I'm thinking of a fresh start to fresh friendship, perhaps. She raises her glass in a toast.
Yeah.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You take a sip. It's surprisingly pleasant. Better than the usual. Having considered, I'm probably markedly worse at it now. Probably. Where did you get that chip on your shoulder? We might be seeing each other more often, you know. What makes you think I'm coming back? I saw the spark in your eyes when you tasted that drink. I think I found a new drinking buddy. It was pretty good. Now, how did you end up here? Was your hometown not a great place? Too bad I outgrew it. No, but I got used to it. No, I'm glad I'm not there now. No, I'm glad I'm not there now. If what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, I'm halfway to becoming a superhero. Isn't that bad? Nah, I don't need a secret identity. She takes another big gulp. I wonder what happened. What'd happen if I was born in the cities? Maybe I'd still be a singer. But I'd have dreamed of the quiet fields and mountains instead of neon lights. What do you think? Would you have gone a different path if you were born elsewhere? The place isn't important, it's the people. As long as I have a roof over my head, it doesn't really matter. You only get ahead in life with a good starting hand. God, that is so true. But surely, even a bad hand can win on the river, no? On the river? Maybe? But no one wants to struggle. Finish off your drink and feel a bit dizzy. Bartender puts down his glass he's been polishing with a loud thunk.
Yes.
Time sure flies. We'll be closing soon. I'll have to ask you to leave. Oh, right. Aw, Ernie. But it feels so early.
See ya.
I guess I'll see you around, Damien. Unless you want to try the darts in the game room. Ernie's like, I'm literally trying to close, guys. Please, get out. Don't start a game. No, come on. Good luck beating my high score, though. Thank you for visiting paradise, where every drink tastes like heaven. Are we gonna bother Ernie and start playing in a game? Would you like to play darts? Yeah. Poor guy. Aim with keyboard, mouse, or controller. Stop the meter by clicking or pressing the action button. Guessing that's spacebar. The further it is from the center, the less accurate you'll be. Press again to begin aiming your next shot. Okay. Well, you have 10 rounds to get the highest score possible, but your aim isn't so steady. Oh, our aim is bad. This will be his note. Each triangle equals the points listed on the edges. The outer red and green ring are double points. Inner rings are triple points. Highest is triple 20, bullseye is 50. Got it! Okay, so like, obviously we want bullseye. Okay. Cool. Cool. That, it wasn't even kind of where I was aiming. Oh. I keep doing it too fast now. There we go. Did I get that one? Did I miss? Let's do the rings, I guess. Oh, wait, I shouldn't go for that one. Obviously this one. Are you not supposed to get the same spot twice in a game, in a turn? Is that a thing? I guess the idea is to just always go for bullseye, right? And then, like, if you get something else, oh well. Oh, the last one was faster, I think. Finish! Did I do good? What's the thing? Board for keeping track of high score hits and professional play. Oh. I thought we were gonna play with her. Have a good night. Get home safe now, you hear? I could say the same to you. Aw, thanks for worrying about me. Goodbye, sir. Oh. Some discarded cheesy treat. They're bound to be stale. Eat one? Yes. Ugh, those were out longer than I thought. Yummy! A verdant jacket left over by a previous patron. It's filled and worn near the cuffs. Clearly a well-loved item. Should we go home? Would you like to leave? Yes. What a weird place. How did I end up picking this joint? Banned from everywhere else. Things are getting blurry. I'll probably get home somehow, like always. Sleep on the street like a salaryman. That woman seemed a bit familiar. Or maybe I've just forgotten what it's like to talk to one. Lenore, I hope you're doing alright. Oh? I must be dreaming. This was a long time ago. Oh, look at him! Oh, it's you again. Fancy seeing you here again. I wouldn't call this place fancy. Madam, this is a 3-star library with the best free coffee in town. You like that stale brew back there? The best free, but certainly not the best and free. Enough fooling around. We have a test tomorrow. Want to go over chapter 12? She never really liked my jokes, but eventually she found them charming, or at least she used to. Guess it's worth going down memory lane. Examine all the special memories to end the dream. All these years ago, and it's like she hardly aged a day since. We're almost done with this place, Ian. Ian? Oh, my name wasn't Ian. What? It's kind of crazy how much we got done. Did he change his name? This place is crazy, but that is no surprise. You'll make it big one day, you'll see. I just need you there with me. Then I will. Heart, 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 heart. Is that why you're still wearing the jacket I gave you? Of course. It's my lucky charm. Or are they older here? Look out there. Look out there. I can see the tree I used to read under. They're old now? They're old here. Can you believe it's been 10 years since we left here? Feels like yesterday we were making snowmen during winter break. Well, before the snowplow came through. I'd rather not be reminded. Ian? I know we've had some rough spots, but... Oh, they mean Ian. Okay. I see. I see. Be gone, bot! Be gone! Rough spots. That's one way to put it. Are we done here? You know, I didn't even want to come to this reunion. Yes, dear. That's... Book. Fibonacci? Last two editions put together. On a book on Slavic mythology. It talks about major and minor deities in the north. I wonder if anyone believes in this junk anymore. Nothing but power fantasies turns superstition. This computer was getting old even this time. But Doors OS was revolutionary. Bunch of old book recipes. Plant? I can look at the plant. A fake money plant. There's a single penny in the basin. Why is it fake? With a pair of bells on it for some reason. I guess you put those for good luck. I didn't have any in mind. One of my favorite authors, Drew Akequale. There was a casualness to his writing that led me to dig into the crime genre more, and even studying film noir. Oh, what's this? What is this? Reading this will move on from the dream. Continue? No, we're not done looking around. Hughes by Hughes, a book on color theory. I remember Lenore keeping a copy of this in the office. She never had much time, but she was learning to paint. I wanted to design the cover of my book. That's sad. That's so sad. Clevin Queen. I read through all his books at that time. I have lost track since college. Something about his earlier books resonated with me. Horror was a good plot driver, even though I hate to write it myself. A classic. 1974 by Orwell. Orwell? I read that. Someone's scrutinizing everything you do. Maybe Big Sister was a publisher. Can't get over there. Her book. Michael, the Niles Guide to Savvy Business. She was studying for a business degree. She worked very hard. I helped her with any writing she had to do. We can leave this dream now. Reading this will move on from a dream. Yes. It's titled Songbirds Only Sing in Gold Cages. Huh? But that's my What? I can't still be dreaming.
Welcome back.
Did you rest well last night? I feel like I barely got any sleep. Yeah. Where did my day go? Everything is a blur after waking up. I don't always black out like this, but I guess it's happened before. What's it matter? Not like my memory has been the best. Come grab a drink to start the night. Sure. Can I sit next to her this time?
Welcome to paradise.
Up for another brew? Of course. What's on the weird menu tonight? Menu is regret on the rocks, old friend, and glory is forever. I guess we should go. I feel like after our dream, we're feeling probably regret on the rocks. You should be, probably. Probably, you know? He was kind of a jerk in that dream. So negative. Hate that. You take a gulp, but at the bottom is a salty surprise. Oh! It strangely works, but you see why it's called regret. I'll have an old friend while I'm here with my new friend.
Yeah.
You roll your eyes. Enjoy your drinks. Oh, it's bitter. I wasn't expecting that. I guess old friends aren't always sweet. Depends on who you consider your friend, doesn't it? Though you look like you might have more than a few. I still can't quite figure out why it's just you and the bartender here. Yeah. Not many people are out this late, but I can't complain. I appreciate the quiet sometimes, but you, mister, you look like you can use a few drinking pals. Perhaps somebody like you. Bingo! For someone who seems to spend most of their day in some bar or another, you're pretty sharp. Don't act like you're any different. Yeah, but she's working. Got me there. Unlike me, you seem like that kind of guy who works alone and also spends his weekends alone, but then again, I don't really know how writers write for a living. But you do have friends, right? Acquaintances, at least. Few great ones, a handful of good ones, more of a loner, lots of acquaintance, but I keep my distance. I feel like this guy is like this. I mean, me too, honestly. Now, why is that? I've been drifting, I guess, trying to pitch my novel, hopping from one publisher to another. Meet a lot of people doing that, all sorts of folks, and I guess some of them are quite alright. Things just don't work out, and I have to keep pushing on, and I can't really form lasting relationships this way, not even just for work. What's stopping you from, like, just making friends as you go about that? It's hard enough just to have small talk with people living next door. How do you think that'd work out for people in different publishing houses, agencies, corporations, or even social status? There's a point where your lives are so different from one another that you can't even talk about your hobbies, let alone befriend one another. So true. Didn't stop the rest of the world from trying. Maybe that works out for other people, not me. How about the ring you're wearing? What? This just some reminder, if you can call it that. Guess that explains why you're drinking alone then. Good thing I'm here, right? Don't you think it's really interesting what kind of people we turn out to be depending on who's around us? Or not? What's your crowd like? I imagine you could be right at home with a boisterous party type. Well, I end up running into all sorts of people on the job. Take my manager. He's an alright guy, married, I think. Very business forward when the bar's open, you know, professional. We don't really talk in our free time. Actually, I don't remember if we ever have. Not that I would know what to talk about. Okay. Besides one tiny problem I have with him, but never mind that. Makes sense. Sounds like the man's born to run a bar and not much else. Could use that sort of clarity in some days, to be honest. I was half expecting him to be a lech, but that just seems awfully cliche. I mean, given the sort of patrons we entertain at 12-7, there's probably something to it. He'd be responsible for who drinks at his bar, right? You can call it woman's intuition, but I always feel like there's something going on just beneath the surface. But whatever he's up to, it's not my problem. If it's not your problem, then it's more trouble than it's worth to worry about. Yep. Yeah, you're probably right. I can't shake the feeling that something's off, though. Have you tried looking into it? I'm keeping an ear out, at least. You have to be aware of your surroundings in a city like this. Anyone else at work? Oh, of course. My bandmates, they exist. We agree on a few songs to perform at the start of the week, and when our sessions start, we play the songs according to plan. They withdraw to their corner of the bar or go home. They're quite a clique. Despite that, I think our coordination is pretty good. Never needed many words, we just do. Starting to feel like a running theme here. Oh heavens no. I wish everybody was that polite or low-key about it. 12-7 actually has another singer. Her name is Carrie, and Roger, the manager, rotates our schedules. I get Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and she gets Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, that kind of thing. Pardon my French. French? But frankly, she's a pain in the butt. Pardon my French. Remember what I just said about Roger being married? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he and Carrie used to be a thing. Classic. I've heard her sing. You know what it's like when people really put their heart into their craft? Well, she sure doesn't. She's just here for Roger's money. And yet she had the gall to tell me to loosen up a bit. And I swear to God. Whoa. She's telling her fans in the bar to heckle me whenever I'm on stage to ruin my rhythm. I don't have proof, but I just know it. She thinks she's hot just because the big boss was under her sheets. Charlene emptied the rest of her drink. You, good? Sorry about that. I think I've got a bit too much to drink tonight. To bed. Too bad for me. Ernie is such a gracious host. He shakes his head and slides her a new drink. I can't prove it just yet. But you know, I guess that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Not everyone lives for the dream. Not me, though. I'm going for gold. Do you think it's worth giving up the good folks to pursue your dreams? Dreams aren't worth achieving alone. Sometimes you can't let others stop you. Have both is worth making it work. I mean, sometimes you do gotta do what you gotta do. You know? Sometimes you gotta do it. even if you might end up alone? Yeah. I actually ended up leaving behind some of my best friends in my hometown, but I had to give my dream a shot, you know? I mean, I did. I went to Japan. And did you regret it? Nope. Sometimes I do, but then I think of all the good memories after that, and it's hard to decide. Yeah, I feel that. Same, yeah. If you don't make a big change, sometimes you miss out on so much that you could have experienced. I know I said the 12-7 is a rough place, but right now there's nothing that beats singing on that stage. Doesn't matter whether I get large ovations or paltry applause. I love that feeling all the same. I guess that's why you stick around. It's funny, when I was a kid, I dreamed big, countrywide tours, charity balls, celebrity photo shoots. All the classic red carpet stuff. I only ever saw that in the dinky little television my family had, so the world beyond my little town had this magic to it. It felt unreal. I wonder if I would have dreamed differently had I grown up here instead. We all had such big ambitions, as the snotty-nosed brats we were. I mean, not like I wasn't under any illusion that being a singer wouldn't be a hard life. I just think if only I had known better. Well, did you wish to be an astronaut when you grow up? Nothing of the sort. A race car driver? I didn't think my indulgences should have me behind a wheel. You and me both. You might not realize, but you get this spark in your eye when you talk about singing. Maybe you should really branch out. Oh, enough of that. I'll get there when I get there. Damie? Damie? Where did that come from?
Damie.
I've decided to call you Damie. Do you like it?
Whatever.
Okay then, Mr. Big Shot author. I'm sure you've written dozens of, Actually, I've never had anything formally published yet. You shift uncomfortably. There were some short stories in an anthology you probably have never heard of. It didn't go anywhere. Now, I do have this one novel I've been writing, and, well, then you need to seize your chance with your first one. I mean, Charlene gives you a glance of interest. Can you tell me more about your story? I'd love to hear about what it's about. You wouldn't... Oh, come on, I bet. It's not even finished. A touchy subject. The bartender taps down his freshly cleaned glass, interrupting your conversation. Water. I'm sorry to interrupt, but Paradise is closing. Well, I guess. See you around, Damien. Eat more cheese. Do you really want to eat more? Yes. You ate a chip. It's more cheesy than last time. Maybe they'll get better. The glasses are still here. Now warm and starting to get dusty. Cushions squeak underneath. They've seen a lot of use. They're very soft from repeated abuse. I can hear the news overhead. Stocks are up or down? Who cares? I wasn't smart enough to invest. Let's go pee. Use it? Yes. Pee time! Another drink, sir. Use girl room. Women's restroom. I'm not going in there. Why not? I guess we go home.
Damn.
I didn't mean to yell. That drink was pretty strong again. Time to get some sleep. Passed out on the ground, right outside the bar. Whoa! Ian! Honey, are you coming to bed? I told you not now. I need to get this done. I need to get this down. Sure, honey. The words just get stuck in my head and nothing makes sense. Not like things make any more sense now. Another dream, and what a mess. I probably didn't even get a word on the page working like this. It's an old draft. The words are hard to make out. It's so dark in here I can barely see. I think I see a light on the far side of the room. Shift through your notes to find the light. Oh. The big bad guy is a foreign mafia boss scamming diamonds. This note is scratched out over and over. Not surprised to find this in the wreckage. It is a good beer. Maybe we're supposed to be working together. The ice cream falls on the floor, a waste of sugar, just like how the men think of talent. Another one. I usually went through 6 in a night. She finds a lead in the help wanted ads. The rest is scratched out. Lenore was always telling me, if this is your vice, pick a better flavor. Maybe she wanted to join me and I was too dumb to notice. You think she's up for it, boss? Of course. Always got my girl. Oh, that's a picture from your wedding day. Of course it would be this. She's always been my light. What made you marry a piece of garbage like me, Lenore? Huh? It crashed! Ah! Broke the photo. Oh no. Dang. I'm at the bar again? What did I do yesterday? I can't remember waking up. This is getting weird.
Welcome to paradise.
I believe Charlene went to the restroom. She should be out soon. Then tell me about Paradise. How long have you guys been open? It's been a slice of forever, good sir. We've been here in the old town even before the bowling alley opened. Duh, right, the bowling alley. When did that open? 20 years ago? What can you... Ernie! The water in there is dreadful. It's as cold as ice. Sorry, ma'am. The boiler must be out. Maybe this place really is a dump. Damien! Good evening. Maybe this is part of a dream too. I'll keep playing along in case I really am losing it. I'm sorry about yesterday. Oh, it's alright, hun. You just owe me a drinking partner. Fair enough. We could play a round of darts, one-on-one. I'll think about it. Eat some chips. Oh, never mind. Would you like to start your drinks early tonight? Hit me. Please see the day's menu. Karma's Kiss. Chosen One. Railblazer. Oops, I guess we're not getting to choose. I hit the button too fast. So, we are getting Karma. Vodka's really strong. It's like you got punched in the face. Karma. Charlene hesitates, thinking of choosing a Trailblazer. She ultimately chooses Karma's Kiss. You can never escape karma. That's what I believe anyway. Cheers to that. This whole thing's been feeling off. A dream? The drink certainly tastes very real. I'm starting to think I'm not going home every night. I'm having a hard time remembering what I even ate for breakfast. Have you been feeling that way? Not really. And I doubt it's the drinks. You're no lightweight.
Yeah.
Very funny, Missy. Ernesto, I don't remember paying you for all these drinks. How much is my tab? Forgive me if I had not mentioned it, but we treat our guests the first week of their visit free of charge. Oh, that's a lot. Wait, I got reposition in my chair. I've seen bars with introductory drinks, but that's usually a tiny glass of something off the shelf liquor, if I'm lucky. How do you stay in business that way? Like we say, every drink tastes like heaven. Are we dead? Are we dead? So you get them hooked, huh? Yeah. I can't say it's a bad strategy if I keep wandering here every night, and can't complain either. Oh, Ernie certainly has me hooked. They may be strange sometimes, but these drinks are to die for. Are we dead? Maybe we were just fated to find this place. Fate, huh? Maybe he drank too much and died. And then he's like purgatory in a bar. I guess that would be heaven for an alcoholic, wouldn't it? You taste the world on the tip of your tongue. The word. I still remember what I told her when I confessed in that old library. We were fated to meet one another. Asinine words, straight out of some rom-com schlock, but she laughed lovingly. Hello, Earth. Yeah, sorry. My mind was wandering. You zoned out for a bit there. You seem to take the word fate quite seriously. Do you believe in it? Fate is our circumstances, but I make my own fate. Everything happens for a reason. Am I fated to hear all these questions? Everything happens for a reason. For a reason? Is it truly so? It's cause and effect. I can say it's God's will or whatever, sacred design, but it's all baloney. Whatever you did 5, 10, 20 years ago is coming back to bite you, and you won't realize the consequences until later down the line. Can everything be traced back that way? A lot of things sure feel pretty random to me. For instance, you leave this bar and get hit by a car. Hey. Just an example, hon. In this case, would you say there's a reason why you got hit by a car? Did you bug the driver earlier at some point, and now that guy's out for blood? Maybe. That doesn't seem right. You say cause and effect, like you're certain something that happened in the past would surely lead to a consequence in the present. Amy, about you being here, what do you think happened that led to you drinking with me in paradise? I'm still trying to figure that out, why I'm going to a bar when I've been drinking at home most of the time. Well, now that you're here, you might as well enjoy yourself, right? You know, I know a gal who believes in fate, and she thinks that your fate is predestined, and it's down to whether you want to go along with it or not. Some kind of divine purpose, huh? So, what if you don't want to go along with it? That's the funny part. She never told me what happens if you go against the current. I don't think she knows that's even an option, honestly. The game's rigged, lady. That's how it is. What about you? What do you think your divine purpose is? I never thought about it that way. See, back in my hometown, most folks thought like you. God's design. But even while I was growing up, I started to notice that phrase being used more and more just to justify some really awful things. I don't want to listen to them, but let's just say hearing about it being all part of his grand plan started to get old real fast. It's just a coping mechanism. Old folks like to say he's testing us, while us kids are telling ourselves, c'est la vie, it's ultimately the same thing. Is your everything happens for a reason not the same thing then? しょうがないね. That's the same thing. Japanese motto. Yeah, I never said it wasn't. You know what it sounds like to me? If everything happens for a reason, then nothing's stopping me from trying to make it big. Anyway, what have you been getting up to this week? Business as usual, hon. Sleeping by day, singing blues by night. Though I suppose this week has more going on than usual. Why's that? Let's just say I'm doing a favor for a friend. Folks in this part of the city have a habit of not turning up when they should, so people are getting real worried. So you're helping some guy sleuth around? A chick, actually. And yeah, pretty much. That sounds pretty risky. You say the wrong words to the wrong people and you're gonna end up an ice bath in some dingy motel room.
Jamie.
You shouldn't say that. But is your friend a cop? Can they guarantee your safety if things go south? Well, nah, she's a private detective, but I'll be just fine, hon. I'm not the naive country girl I used to be. And I won't lie, this whole thing does feel pretty exciting. Like I'm starring in my own thriller. You even seen some of those movies? A couple episodes of some old flick on... Old flick my pa ran on repeat. Yeah, why do you ask? Figured if you've ever read a crime thriller or a detective story, you'd have some kind of instinct for how this sort of thing would go. Or in the biz we call it genre savviness. Oh, now, you're starting to get curious, mister. Can't deny that. You're not now talking about things I write for a living. I'll need another drink for this. A top-up, would you, Ernie?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. The ever-stoic bartender smoothly puts his glasses away and serves 2 new ones, all seemingly in one motion. You were saying people in the neighborhood were going missing? How did the police respond? You should be able to guess why I got involved with a private eye and not the cops. I figured I should get a full report nonetheless. Playing gumshoe already? It's about what you might expect. No concrete evidence. Trail went cold. The PI? Yeah. Her name is Frankie. So you didn't know about the situation until she... Wait, how did you two meet? In 12-7, of course. She kinda just showed up one day and we got to talking over a few cocktails after I finished my set. Given what you've told me about the clientele, it seems pretty natural she'd pick you as somebody who'd be receptive to a couple questions. I mean, I thought at the time that she looked very out of place, with this boxy long coat and aviator sunglasses, sitting in a corner with her backpack back to the wall, at the far end of the bar. Sunglasses. Sounds like a sitcom. I know, right? She looked so obvious that I could spot her from the stage. Before that, it was just some small talk about my act. Ah, so she built rapport, very textbook. Your Frankie seems to have a keen eye for people. If anything, she made herself known on purpose. What happened next? In the wave of nobodies, there's one disappearance in particular that, let's say, ruffled some feathers and finally got somebody to act. Alright, there was something in the newspaper about that. But the police clammed up real fast, and so interested parties went to the private sector. Now Frankie enters stage left. Is she just casting a wide net over any seedy bars in the area she could find? Or she somehow managed to trace the trail to 12-7? Yeah, something like that. So now you're here inside, you're her inside woman, poking around and see where the tripwires are? Does your manager know about all this stuff? Of course not. Or at least, I hope not. She's just asking me to keep an ear out for anything unusual. It's all... She explicitly told me not to dive headfirst.
I don't know.
Your manager does have to do with this, with something very illegal, even faintly knowing about it can be problematic. Why are you afraid that something will happen to me? Just warning you. I've seen the scum around this town crawling under the floorboards of every local pub. But you seem to be strapped in for the ride no matter where it goes. Didn't I tell you already? I find the whole thing exhilarating. Plus, I trust Frankie. She seems to know what she's doing. Maybe this is my second calling. This sounds crazy, I know, but it's like fate itself gave me this chance to become someone different. The one who sees all the pieces and puts them together. The thrill of following and solving a grand mystery. You understand it, don't you? Wouldn't that be for that detective, Frankie? You're just an informer, probably one out of many. Yeah, I get it, I guess. Fate again, huh? Well, we all talk this and that about breaking the mold and being unique, but now I think I understand Frankie's perspective a lot better. Playing your role can be just as fulfilling too. It's like all the worries and the anxieties in your life just went away and everything finally clicked. You found your purpose in life and there is at least a light at the end of the tunnel. Shouldn't we strive to burn like the brightest star? Even if only for a moment. I'm sure you'd say I'm still being too harsh, but it's not like you know when your final end is coming. You gotta explore all there is to life before that point. I think I've had a bit much to drink. Oh, come on. Aren't you having fun? That definitely counts as exploring life in my book. Better than staying at home and blacking out every night, as you said. Not like I'm forcing you to stay here either, am I, Damie? Some company to go with your liquid fuel. That's what you need to step out of that box and shove yourself into.
Yeah.
Maybe. People disappearing. Frankie, the details of this seem awfully familiar. Getting a sense of deja vu. Where have I heard all this before? The news? Do private detectives even do anything in this day and age? Besides exposing cheaters. And this Frankie seems anything but trustworthy. I'm not usually so conspiratorial, but something seems really off about this private eye. Damie, you're spacing out again. Oh, right, I think the alcohol's really getting to me. God knows how much I've drank in the past few days. I'm sure she does. Huh? Well, I think you've been much more talkative now, hon. You're a lot more confident and much less moody. You called it fuel, but nothing gets the words going like some liquid courage. Suppose good company helps. She raised a hand to cover her gasp in an exaggerated manner. Oh ho! Aren't you the charmer, Damie? I'm just saying I'm having a good time here is all. Sorry to interrupt you two, but we're closing for the night.
See ya.
Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow then. And tell you what, start believing in yourself a little. I know you're getting there. I'll think about it. Be seeing you. What time do they close? Eat. Yes, we do. Yeah. It's a bit better than the last time. Nobody's come to pick this up. Let's pee. Pee time, pee time, pee time. Pee time, pee time. I can't sit on this couch. Can I sit on... No, we can't sit backwards. Can't sit on this couch. In today's news, people have flocked to the entertainment district. Following a movie premiere, actor Bruce Larrett was found cold and unconscious in the corner of 9th Street. The story is still developing. Oh. So tired. I could almost fall asleep here. But I better get home before I get kicked out of here, too. Do we get kicked out of home? Deck of playing cards. These types of games never suited you. I can't play it? Cool. Don't feel like playing pool. Darts? We can play darts, though. Oh, we can play with her. You finally want to play with me? Let me explain the rules. We each have 301 points. Each shot removes its amount from the total. We need to get to 0. The last shot needs to be a double or a bullseye. Oh. Doubles are any points in the outer ring, outer red and green ring. If you go over or end the round with 1, you bust, and you go back to your total at the start of the round. Oh, right, that is true. Finishing the game is so hard. First to get there, least amount of turns wins. Got it. Okay. That was awful. Oh my god. There we go. There we go. She's already that far down? Heck. What? How did you get so good at darts? Comes with the job. Lots of guests like to challenge me. It does. It does. At the one place when we didn't have many customers there, a bunch of us would just play darts. It's easy tips and an easier hustle. They don't expect the siren to have good aim. I did pretty good too. Remind me not to make any bets. Where's the fun in that? I didn't expect you to be so competitive. Always liked a good game of something grown up. What were you into as a kid? Is that the competitiveness talking? Trying to distract me? Maybe a little. Well, I was really into crime shows. Your parents let you watch that? Not like they cared. Explains a lot. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Nothing. Continue. I mean, as long as I was out of their hair, didn't matter. They were busy people, so I found my own ways to have fun. That's where I fell in love with books. It was easy to get lost in my head, the words, the characters. It was also a quiet hobby, never bothered anyone. Never saw you as the type to worry about being a bother. Yeah, well, my parents seemed to think I was. That's part of why I never had any kids myself. I didn't want them to feel like that. Maybe that was for the best. You have your book to write, right? Yeah. Don't look so glum. Want to play another round? Sure. Oh, are we not allowed to? There we go. Yeah, let's play another round. Okay. Oh, not bad, not bad. 12 is good. 12 is good. Oof. It's fine, it's fine. 8 is fine. Yeah. No! What? You were here the whole time. I even said good morning to you in the beginning. Goodness. We've been playing. Yeah. Oh, no. Shoot. I did too well. No. Oh, well. You're silly, cute. Yeah, you'll have to. We are... Wait, I gotta eat some chips. Yeah, I do. I thought I already ate chips today. God, it makes me want to go to the store and actually get chips. Better than last time. We're gonna pee. We are... this far. Night 3. I forgot, we already saved it. That's how far. And we're going home. Bernie wants us to leave, he's kicking us out. Another night, hopefully not another dream. Yeah! Mama, look what I made! A storybook? Oh, it's, what is it? My first book! It's called The Robbers Who Escaped. Oh my god, I used to draw books too. As a small child. Oh, I can't remember the one I did. I had... Oh my god, that unlocked a memory. I wonder if I still have it or if it got ruined, thrown out because of mold in my storage. But when I was very little and I didn't know how to write yet, I made a picture book. It had words, none of them were written properly. And I had this nail stickers that were like Easter egg design. They were supposed to go on your nails from like the dollar store or whatever. And and I made a picture book about Easter, because the nail stickers look like Easter eggs, so I used them in the book as the eggs, and as Bunny was like, I don't remember if it was like hunting the eggs or placing the eggs for other people to hunt. I think it was the Easter Bunny placing the eggs. So I would like hide an Easter egg on each page. It was showing the bunny, I think, like hiding eggs in different spots for Easter. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah. I remember drawing it. I remember I was laying on the ground, like through my door of my room, like halfway in my room, halfway out of my room in the hallway, and I was laying on the floor there drawing it, and every time I wanted to like write a word, I would yell to my dad to like tell me how to write a word that I didn't know how to write. But the rest of the words that I didn't know how to write, I thought I knew how to write. So I wrote them, but the ones that I wasn't sure about, I'd be like, Daddy, how do I write this? And he would yell back the letters and I would try to write it. Yeah, well, memory. Gosh, how old was I? Maybe like 6, 7. Hold on there. I did a few picture books in my time as a child, but that was one of them. Gosh, I wish I still had it. I wonder if it's still in my storage somewhere. But most of my storage got destroyed by mold, so it might be gone. Oh, that's so sad. Anyways, and the good policeman catch them? Hey, did you skip to the end? Sorry, Mama's tired. Go watch TV. But I worked really hard on it. She used to read me many stories back then stopped one day. Good policeman. Don't worry, buddy. Let's find you an audience. Set up an audience for Ian. Okay, well, Bear. Good to see you, old friend. He's a little beat up, but I took Bearsley everywhere. Mom didn't like him. Eventually, he turned to rags, and she just threw him away. I cried for hours when I found out. She said, "This new one is better. Why don't you like it?" Come on, we have to a show to put on. Bearsley. Who else can watch? Cars? My old toy cars. I played with them a lot. I thought about all the places I'd go visit when I had my own, but I never did. Oh, relatable. Just some color pencils and markers. Got an idea for that ball over there. Take a marker with you. Ah. Toy chest filled with doodads of various colors. No friends in there, I guess. Bag? Oh. And that's his book. I kept my favorite books next to my bed. They're all adventure books about heroic misfits. Or some other triumph. Okay, well, we've got this ball. Scribbled quickly on the ball. Good enough. You take the ball with you, and... Oh, my Inspector Widget action figure. He had every invention you could think of, just never at the right time. And I write. Scrap paper is spread around the simple bookmaking station. You can see the script of a new one called Boy Hero. That's so cute. House? Lucky Toy House. There's some small family figures. Thinking about it, I haven't heard from my folks in a while. I haven't been able to scrap enough money to pay what I owe them. You have enough toys for an audience. Would you like to move on? Yes. Okay. That's the best I can do. Hey, who are you? You can see me? We're here for your book reading. Really? We're all waiting. That would be so scary. Walking in, seeing this old man in your room, being like, "Oh, I got your toys. Want to read your storybook to us?" It's a dream though, so it's okay. We're all waiting. Oh, let me get it. Is he gonna read the book? And the robbers got put in timeout. Wow, even at this age, I couldn't write anything someone would want to listen to. That's so mean. Oh my god. Predictable plot, simple characters. You're literally like 3 years old. I said thanks for listening. What? It was really fun to make this. Smiles brightly. Fun? When did things stop being fun? When money's involved, honestly. What the? How? Well, that's it. I've lost it. Ah, esteemed customer. You have come early today. Please take your seat while I prepare the menu for tonight. So, I just got here? Ernesto purses his lips, seemingly in thought. I was busy in the janitorial room, good sir, so perhaps I didn't notice you coming earlier tonight, but I can't say that you've been here long. Are you sure?
Maybe.
My apologies. I don't have a habit of keeping track of time when I'm tending the bar. Yet, when you have guests who have been staying for too long, you're right on time. How's business anyway? Never seen a soul other than me and Miss Fancy Pants, and can't imagine that you're making any money if you keep giving me free drinks. I've been feeling like something's really off about this guy in this blasted bar, but I'm still feeling too drowsy to tell. Might as well try and see if I can get something else from him. Well, truth be told, I do this out of passion rather than mere commerce. Every now and then, there is a soul led astray by the pressures of life and work, for want of a friend and confidant, however you say that. I am so compelled by each characters that I will offer them a drink without recompense. I'd like them to relax and talk about what worries them, without the myriad social barriers that normally barricade their heart of hearts. How awfully noble of you. So, how's that been going? You fixed anyone's problems that way?
Maybe.
Oh, I do try, sir, but fixed is a strong word. Paradise is merely a catalyst. How anyone would react is wholly dependent on their own capacity to recognize what went wrong, how it went wrong, and how they can overcome the challenges that currently beset them. And besides, there is quite a difficult case right now that is demanding my utmost attention. What's that supposed to mean?
Good evening.
Hey, hon. Early bird tonight. Is Jeeves over here keeping you company? I can hardly get a word out of him sometimes.
Whatever.
You could say that. Was he mean to you? Let's clear out his stock tonight, then. I need to talk to her about this. Hello. So, how has Charlene? I'm starting to think this is just a strange dream. Charlene raises a brow. Don't be silly. You doing alright? I'm not sure, but if I'm right, if I acknowledge this as a dream, I'll wake up, right? Now. Close your eyes, and nothing happens. Don't say anything. Maybe you need something light today. Go easy on the brain. All the items today can be made virgin. What's the point of a drink that doesn't worm you to your toes? Sure that you can't live off a mocktail for one day, Damie? You lightweight. Guess it's been too long since I've had one. You know, I like a good buzz, but take this novel experience in stride. I'm sure Ernie will still show us a good time. Fine. The menu is ready. Please choose drink. Maybe it will get your mind on the right track. Human 2. Oh. Monkey? No. Suspicious sip. Metallic gray juice. Ooh. Center of the universe. Dragon fruit pomegranate with milk. That sounds good. I think I would actually get that. Feel like you're being cheeky with the second one. If you think so, sir, please give it a try. I was thinking that one. No monkeys. Oh, it looks so nice. It's tart and mild. The sweet condensed milk makes up for that. Ooh, and condensed milk. Charlene orders the monkey drink. Wow. It's so tropical, I think. I can't say I remember ever seeing the shore. I wanted to have a getaway vacation, but that never happened. What does tropical remind you of when you hear it? I picture salty air, hot sand, and cold, fruity drink in my hand. Yeah. I think of noisy crowds, tourist traps, and sunburns. He's so negative. Always the pessimist. How many ways do people imagine tropical? I always wonder if anyone thinks the same way I do about anything. You ever feel that way? There are certain things that make everyone human. The human experience is always different. I really never know, but you can always try to see eye to eye. I don't think anyone feels the way I do. I think everyone experiences things different. That's true. Unless they end up in this bar. Well, look at you. You find it easy to joke around, while any of my jokes are as fun as nails on a chalkboard. Just because one person doesn't think you're funny doesn't mean everyone will. They went on me. You really don't. I thought writers were supposed to be quick-witted. Come on. A man with a long beard walks into a bar. How apropos? He says, I thought it would be colder in here. The bartender says, why do you say that? The man replies, Someone said I needed to see the bar down the street. Oh! I get it. I really feel for anyone else who had to hear that one. Breaks out laughing. That was so bad. Remind me not to ask again. At least something made you laugh. Do you think we've made a connection now? Maybe. I guess it really doesn't matter, so long as movies still make us cry and candy tastes sweet. Though, some people I'll never understand. You think you see eye to eye, and later find out how wrong you were when you're pulling the knife out of your back. Maybe we're governed by the same thing, survival. It's what drives us to steal money, trust, power, and even lives, even ideas. But really, are there any original ideas anymore? God, no. Like, for real. What's the point of being original if it works anyways? Honestly?
Damien!
You know? That's what the whole internet is these days. Where's your artistic passion? You can find it at the graveyard on 76th. Don't be such a drama queen. Leave that to Her Majesty in Wonderland. Surely there's a drive, an excitement, a spark that explodes into fireworks in your heart when you lay down your name and say, "Hey, world, I made this." Who's being the drama queen now? Deflect all you want, but I think you miss the joy of creation more than you're letting on. Sure, I write, it's what I do. But how many brilliant original ideas get tossed in the trash or left in the ashes? It's okay. You'll make it if you just write an isekai. When a new bandwagon comes to town, everyone with the sense of profit jumps on. What's more important, how original they were, lining their pockets and filling their stomachs? Survival, right? I guess it all goes back to that, the most important thing in our lives after all. But I think there's more to it. We need to thrive, not just survive. I think it's worth it to say that's why we keep going. But is it worth trying so hard if someone thinks you're stealing? Not all battles are worth fighting. I wish I could see it like you do. Why? Did something happen, Charlene? Bartender interrupts as usual when his glass hits the table. Sorry, dear guest. Paradise is closing. So soon? See you tomorrow. Oh. I wonder what changed her mood so quick. Oh, she got upsetty. I do want to eat more. I think they'll get better every day. A bit better than last time. Do we have a new newspaper today? Today's news. No, it's the same. Oh, reported. Oh, it's different. It reported to be in dire condition, but holding stable as of this morning. Fans demand an explanation as police are still looking into it. Rumors are spreading on this incident being connected to others in the area. The missing people? Do we ever want to play pool? Do we ever want to play cards? No. Really? Well, he's gonna pee, and I'm also gonna pee. So, BRB. Oh, my mouse disappeared. What happened? My mouse disappeared. Oh, there it is. It's back. Oh, Kia. the game is upside down in the capture. I don't know if that has something to do with the game or my capture, but no other games are upside down in my capture. This one is, though. Very strange. Anyways, BRB. Icon? Okay, so I'm back. Had a good pee. And so did he. Time to leave. There's that dizzy feeling again. Hopefully I'll wake up to that familiar moldy ceiling this time. Did he die of mold poisoning? I'm home? Oh? They're so cute! It's so cute! The little, he's so cute! That little MapleStory thing guy. Cute! No, this is... What? Another dream. Hey honey, how did it go today? Wait, well, were you drinking again? Does it matter? Stole half the ideas from my manuscript. What? From the new firm? They can't do that. Well, they did. And there's nothing we can do about it. Surely, we could sue. Does it look like we have any money to afford a lawyer? Not like I'm contributing anything. Damien, you know that's not... maybe this is what you wanted. Wasn't it that you that told me to give these people a try? Pick the best responses to try to stop the argument. Are you blaming me? Just scared of what will happen now. It feels awfully like a setup to me. Why would I want to set you up? That's not what I meant. But it's what I said, isn't it? Is there any way to turn this around? You're doing so much better than me. Your friends said you deserved more. I know what your family said about me. Oh gosh, these are all bad options. Friends said you deserved better. I don't know, because I'm a loser? You probably just wanted to rub it in and seal the deal.
Crazy.
Yeah, you're talking crazy. You know I want you to succeed. She really was my #1 cheerleader. I know, and I've been better for it. You deserve better than what I'm providing. You've always been in my corner, but I'm not worth it. Is he better for it? Is he better for it? I don't think so, but it should make her happy. Yeah, right. Look where we are now. You're just doing so great. And this me over here can't even get a single publishing deal. I know that what you think of me. You're showing me pity, but you're faking it. You never loved me. And that's not true. We can get through this. The bills are piling up, sure, but how can you say that about me? Don't you trust me? Don't you know I love you? I know you do, Lenore. I love you more than you could ever know. Bills are too much, but we can't start asking for charity. Can't keep overworking yourself like this. Can't keep overworking yourself like this. Sounds good. No, I don't. I know you hate me. I know you hate being here.
Ian.
And you just want me to give up on this dream, even though it's all I have left. At this point, it wouldn't even surprise me if you were seeing someone else. Isn't that it? Knocking me down to make room for someone new in your life? You think I'm cheating on you? I bet that's why you have been coming home so late too. Just, whoa, can't say that. Beat him up. I've done nothing but be here for you, supporting the house, going to bed alone, getting up early, feeding into your ultimate dream because it was my dream too.
Ian.
What happened to the goofy college kid with the big imagination I met in college? What happened to this being about us? If this is how you really see me, fine. I'm going to my parents. You can rot in here by yourself.
Lenore.
Hi! I'd give anything to change the past. But that's not even a luxury I have in my dreams, no matter how much I want it. So sorry. I'm sorry, Lenore. All these dreams, all these memories. What else is gonna haunt me? Here again. Charlene's still here too. Maybe she can take my mind off this over a couple of rounds. But if... Oh, I can't go. So, in the story on Birth Lorette, police have finally given info that they may be closing on a perp. Do an anonymous tip if you would like to give a tip. There are still rewards for information. Money. Maybe let's play darts before we get drunk. Yes. And she can play with me. Whee! Not bad, not bad. Okay. Okay. I have to get... I don't know. It has to be in 3. So, like, if we get a 4 or a 1. What? 18? Shoot. Wait, she didn't hit. She hit. She used 2. You have to do it in 3. Or do you just have to within those? Is it within those? So I could have aimed for 17. Charlene. Hey. Are you feeling okay? Oh. Hey. Seen better days. Don't mind me. In fact, you're not looking much better. It's a long story, but I have another question. Tell me, do you remember going home every night? A what? Odd teen rushing over to feed her girl Panda Express? An ad? Wait. Now that you mention it, no. Past few days, it's felt like I just show up place to place, like something's just been jumping me around like a checker piece. I just haven't stopped to think about it. Controller? No, I'm using keyboard. Is she not going to work? I feel the same way. Quick travel? I wish. My god, I wish. When are we gonna invent that? Fast travel? I was thinking this is all a dream or something close enough. I just feel like I'm losing what marbles I have left. Ernesto, you said you served free drinks for the first week.
Yes.
Maybe that's my cue for when this ends. And you've been in business over 20 years? Not at the same location, but yes. And you're feeling fine, Barkeep? Naturally. I didn't take you as a conspiracy theorist, Jamie. Or this one of those life's a dream things. I'm not getting anywhere with these two. If this really is a dream, I have to wake up eventually. Even then, I'm not too worried. I'm having a good time here. You say that, but you seem really torn up about something last night. Oh, yeah, that. Something happened yesterday. Well, neither of us think better sober, so let's get a drink. Yes, it's time to order. Maybe it will clear your mind. A backstab drink. Cherry. Smoke and mirrors? Judas. A margarita with jalapeno. That one looks pretty. That sounds interesting. Jalapeno pairs well with olives. That makes me want a sandwich. It's a humbling savory flavor. Or taste good. Charlene orders a Judas. Oh, we got the same thing! Right? Actually, since yesterday, I have been avoiding the 12-7. Avoiding it? Pretty sure I'm being framed for the disappearances. What? But surely your boss would back you up. I haven't been totally honest, but my boss isn't really a great guy. He's got me on a huge loan. Is that why you never left? I was working to help pay it off, if I ever did, with the interest. Is that even legal? Probably not, but he has connections. I feared what he could do, but I didn't think it would all come to this. It was a dirty operation, much like this drink. I can't believe she thinks I'm responsible for the crime we were investigating. The PI? That doesn't sound right. You were just talking about how much you trusted each other. Frankie found some files with my name plastered all over. She told me she's reporting it the first thing next week. I was so shocked. I could barely say anything to convince her. You can't go to someone for help? I'm afraid of what else Roger's capable of doing. What else they plan to pin on me. I've just been too upset about Frankie to think straight. I thought we were getting close. So forgive me. If we were in some sort of elaborate dream, I'm not in a hurry to head back. I told you that stuff was dangerous. I stand by what I said. I just wish I knew better than to trust the wrong people. What about you? Any grand stories of betrayal? Don't change the subject. Like you are now? I have some, unfortunately. It was a stupid mistake. Didn't think you had it in you. Care to share? No. Too bad, Damie. If the pen is mightier than the sword, which one of them was the weapon? You're gonna tell me eventually, hun. Well, do you think it's even worth losing someone's trust? Ever worth losing someone's trust? If they trust me, I try to keep it. Sometimes you have to if it's the right thing to do. Not everyone's trust is worth keeping. They weren't smart to trust me in the first place. Probably that. Probably that. Sounds more like something... that sounds more like something to help you get by, hun. It's a dog-eat-dog world, and I'd rather not end up at the bottom of the pile. When it works out, trust is a beautiful thing. Are you saying it's not worth seeing the ugly side? Exactly. Everyone is trying to get by one way or another, so to blindly trust is ridiculous. I'm always the bad guy, so if they couldn't see it, then someone with a bad judge of character wasn't going to be my confidant. I was pretty stupid to get into this mess, alright, but I am not sure your approach would have done me many more favors. You think I might get the ending that you expected? Bet more than you're worth and you'll bust, so I just fold at the first sight of bad hand. Trust is a two-way street. We just get surprised when we discover it's always been a one-way lane. Realistically, it's a game of chicken, till the loser lets down their guard and we move on to the next barricade. So you see it more like a head-on collision? That's tragic, Damie. I think it's more like a baton pass. You take this and see how far you can run, till it's my turn to show up. Frankie left me behind, and it sucks. It's like she looked right through me, and when she asked me point blank, why did you do it? Maybe she thinks I was planning something, trying to fool her, I don't know. Don't beat yourself up too much about it. You need an escape plan first. More like a getaway driver. I'll figure something out. Maybe I'd rather not think about the details right now. I think I'm safe here at Paradise anyway. What makes you so sure? Just a feeling. That Rogers influence can't reach here. How did you even start working for him? A long string of coincidences. An ad led me to a recruiter, which told me to look into this bar. If I'd done well enough, I might have been recommended to a higher-end club, but my tips weren't doing so great. An ad? Sounds suspicious. Wouldn't they just put out a regular job listing? No. Who you know seems to be more important. If someone can recommend you, they know you're not wasting their time. Maybe it's all connected somehow. Like, this goes way deeper? Why would they be framing you instead of someone else? Maybe because Frankie got involved? I don't know. I'm glad I have Ernesto here at least. He's been my rock in all of this. Another drink slides into her hand. Now I know firsthand why it's hard to trust again. It's a ruthless world out there. But I'm curious, Damie. Do you still trust other people at least? Not worth the heartbreak. I trust in myself. Everyone deserves a first impression. I pick and choose who I trust carefully. I can always pretend when it's needed. I'm way too trusting of literally everyone. So. Huh. You certainly made an unusual first impression. It's like pulling teeth with you sometimes. Hey, I came here to get drunk and clear my head. You could have told me to take a hike, but you didn't. You also made an unusual first impression. I was expecting you to be a rowdy party girl. That would bother me all night. I guess I was half right. And which half is that? A secret.
Damie.
Finally got a smile out of you. Guess your impression of me is good enough if you cared to try. I plead the fifth. Well, do you think we can trust each other? Sure! I think that's the right choice. I know I didn't make any right choices. Maybe that's why I ended up here every night. Going back to your conspiracy theory, why do you think you're here then, having this dream? Something wants me to remember? Not sure yet? Well, clearly the memories in the dreams. Remember what? Enough of this sad talk. Bartender, another round for me and my comrade. Bartender thumbs down his glass. I'm sorry, ma'am. The Paradise is closing. You'll need to be leaving soon. Oh, boo! We were just about to have some fun.
See ya.
Well, see you, Damien. You'll be okay? I'll manage. See you tomorrow, then. Can't believe I'm still getting kicked out of places, even in my head. Did we eat our chips today? Were they pretty good? Did we save? Yes. Nice. Pee! I peed. These drinks are still here. Oh, alcohol is murky, dusty, and getting low. Somebody been drinking them? Oh, somebody took the thingy. Good. Oh, how was did we read this one today? Yeah, we did. Okay, well, bye! I want real chips. As you leave, you look back at Ernesto, trying to read his expression, but there's nothing you can make out. If there's anyone I don't trust in this, it's him. While we're... where am I? Deja vu, but From what? Oh, whoa! Listen, Cherry Girl, you know I know you're good for this. And that I've always been the #1 star. I know you've been stealing tips from the other knights to make your act look better. Don't think I'm stupid. Roger, I would never. Save it. You're lucky you're such a cute face. Can't you just fire her? Cherry Girl. Tell you what, for you, consider it done. The stage will be all yours. Really? Pookie, you do care. Save the sugar for later. I gotta make some phone calls. She's cute. Yeah, it's me. I need to get that sleuth off my tail. Not going down for this. I know that's the best act. It's our only option. Yeah. The details are in the safe. Get them ASAP. Bye. All these dreams have been my memories. I think I've been here, but it's a blur in my head. Who are these people? I think the first step is opening that safe. Where's the safe? This? Files. File cabinet is locked. It was a mystery that was kept there, but it was more likely just standard business work. All these words keep rushing into my head, like fragments of old thoughts. An industry-sized printer. It had to be moved to this office after the scanner incident? Time is money. Ah. Behind the picture frame. Classic. But where's the key? In the desk? Timesheets and other payroll documents. Their pay at least kept the job from feeling object. Phone? Photo. Dossiers and folders of all types. Very organized in some areas, in others not. This was one of them. Well then... Oh, a book fell. Dusty books, hastily reclosed. Full of junk he couldn't afford to keep at home. Boxes, magazines. Various magazines featured sports cars and pinup models. He had an eye for things that made him feel powerful. Whether that was a clutch in his hand or a girl under his arm, it made little difference. It wasn't suspicious to have a paper shredder, but it did make you wonder. Picked up the book and turned it over. Oh. My manuscript. That's right. These words. This is all from my book, but then what's in the safe? Picked up the book and the key. Examining the safe, we'll move on from the dream. Yes. There's a bunch of papers in here. Charlene? Then those people just now, Roger, Carrie, Charlene, you're... Huh. Charlene! Jeez, you scared me. What is it? Catch your breath. What? What is it? I don't even, know where to begin. Usually at the beginning. My mind is racing. I need to collect my thoughts. You look down in your hand and see you still have the manuscript. I know who framed you. It was your boss. That criminal. He was trying to turn you against each other. That doesn't surprise me. But what are you talking about? No, look at this. Your book? I know I said I wanted to see it, but this isn't the time. Turn to page 249. Why is Roger in here? And Carrie? It's a long story, or at least it would be if I finished the thing. Damien, where's this paper even from? It was in my dream? Within a dream? I don't understand at all, Charlene. Are you saying all of that nonsense you were saying yesterday?
I don't know.
I think your life and my book are one and in the same, some way, somehow. I can't explain it, but since meeting you, there's been an ache in the back of my mind. You seemed so familiar. Then my fight with Frankie. I wrote it, but I never could finish that part. But she yelled right in my face. You're trying to tell me that wasn't real? It was, sort of, maybe? If this is a sick joke, I promise it's not. I'm freaking out too. But she didn't even deny it. Just left me there. That day as the rain clouds rolled in and the smell of smoke permeated the fog of the night. And the factory men poured out of the streets like rats down the storm drain. She felt betrayed, like you did, so she didn't say anything. This is a lot, and weird. So weird. Weirder than an alcoholic starting to make sense. I need a drink. We both do. Speaking of weird, where's Ernesto? I haven't seen him. I figured he was in the bathroom. How does he fit this into this situation? I don't remember writing about him. Maybe that's why he's not here. I don't want to think about what this means for him and I, but there's 3 drinks here, and I'll do anything to take the edge off right now. You know what? What's one more mystery to this crazy day? Come sit with me. I mean, if he's in the bathroom, we could just check the bathroom. He's not in the bathroom. My mouse keeps disappearing on that screen. I feel relieved. Oh, no. I have to go again. How's that newspaper doing? Pages are blank. Oh, scary. Can I go back here? Not the... Dang it. I'm gonna glitch through. Make it so you can glitch through there. I'm gonna eat some chips. Yes. A bit better. Sit? There's several drinks on the counter and a menu. You might as well drink one. Eat one more. Right now? Oh. I'll eat more after. Might as well drink one. They're still free. Merciful Mist, an espresso martini with egg white and caramel, coffee, cold foam. That sounds good. Ooh. Mystery flavor. Cranberry and strawberry. Off the coffee one. The coffee one! Takes the drink on the left. You both look around before toasting and taking a sip. Cheers. It's one of the best drinks you've had here so far. It did look good. It feels different. So you're saying everything I know about my life, you wrote it? Wouldn't you have noticed me right away? I had a feeling I'd seen you somewhere, but I wasn't so sure. Can you even think of what you were going to do tomorrow? Well, I'd probably see you, and then... I never finished this thing. Was stuck on the argument arc, so your memory being in pieces makes more sense than mine, at least. The argument arc, to talk about my life like chapters on pages, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Honestly, neither do I. This would normally be a dream come true for a writer, but it's been a nightmare. Looking back on my work like this is more surreal than delightful. A nightmare. Well, if whatever this is a part of your grand scheme, then what can we do? If all of this is delusion, and everything I am for naught, then I can only move forward. She's taking this better than I imagined. Thinking about Frankie, it makes my blood boil. I was so upset to even defend myself. Would you forgive me in her shoes? You said that ring was a reminder. Is it your own grudge? Well, I'm sure she has one against me. You reflectively polished your ring. What changed? It's hard to pinpoint. We always dreamed big. I suppose she's a lot like you in that sense. She lived a rough childhood with food being scarce at times. She worked hard and got a full ride to university. She graduated with a marketing degree and works in advertising. She's reliable, she's capable, and kept positive even when we started struggling. That's just one reason I love her. But hope was never lost until I screwed it all up, honestly. What went wrong? I don't know. This book, your story, this was my chance to make it big, to prove everyone she wasn't throwing her life away for me. I guess I got caught up chasing that instead of seeing what was in front of me. Damien, we all make mistakes, but if I'm choosing to forgive Frankie, don't you think you deserve to forgive yourself? We have to live with our choices. It's how we get where we are. I can never forgive myself. I'm not worth it. It might take a while, but I think I can promise myself to do better. He can pick himself up. Should. Pick yourself up. That's a good sentiment, but what are you really thinking? I don't follow. You know, what actual changes do you have in mind? Otherwise, you'll end up in the same place. I suppose you're right. I can't say I have anything planned out. I know where I've been wrong. It's been on my mind a lot this past week. That's a start. Maybe it'll help my writer's block as well. Yeah, I get that now. But tell me, how does my story end? What do you mean? You have to have some idea by now. How do the daring adventures of Frankie and Charlene end? Deserve a second chance? It will take a while, but she'll come around. Sometimes the damage has been done. But if it's fake, then she'll find the truth, right? Right? It's a setup. Depends how long a while is then. This book can't go on forever. Or life. But the world keeps spinning. Unfortunately, the typewriter doesn't. You use those old things. It's a figure of speech. Then use that speech to finish your book. So, she'd forgive me? Then what? Probably solve the whole case without you. What? That can't be the ending. Maybe not, but spoilers. Am I not worthy to know your genius plans? Nope, but I'll allow you to share this drink with me.
Cheers.
Down the hatch. Cheers. Chug the rest of your decadent beverage. The room begins to spin. Ooh. The Amy? Huh? So, back then, knowing what we know now. Is that why you trusted me? Maybe? Every time I looked at you, I remembered those blank pages. Damien. Drinks kicking in already? Hmm? Smarter than you let yourself believe, Damien. What? But were you truly suspecting me? You? You'll understand soon. This can't... You really are a lightweight. What a shame. No, the coffee was too strong. Oh! My coffee! My coffee! The heck? What is this place? It's weird getting used to seeing myself like this, but it's like I'm watching this through a screen this time. I don't know what it is, but I have a bad feeling about this place. It wasn't often I went to the club, but I was desperate for the noise to drown out my head. What did I do after this? I got up and started to leave out the back. Going to the bar? You probably went to the bar. Right, of course. How could I leave without a drink?
You can't keep running.
Can't keep running from the truth, Damien. Is someone there? Ah! The dream is breaking apart. In my head, it's throbbing. Granted, nights like these, a nasty hangover was sure to follow. Let's move on. I remember I downed 8 shots within the hour, which is pushing it even for me. At this point, I must have gone to pee. Right, I was getting nauseous. Your heart pounds in your chest. How many nights were spent like this? I could have been out with friends, or home with her. Calm down. This dream will end soon. It has to. Okay. Steve was here. Well, I clearly went inside the bathroom next, but then... we peed! Peed! Maybe, but these bathrooms were always gross. Then... wash face. That doesn't sound right. Then... I guess I threw up. No, that's not it. No, none of these are right. Oh. I walked in and...
Enough. It's time to face reality.
What? No. Did he slip? Stupid. That was... It can't be. What does this mean for me? You... Is that any way to greet a familiar face? I don't trust a thing you have to say. Are you even a bartender? While my profession may be more than a bartender, I promise I have been telling the truth more than you believe. Worry not. You have a special guest tonight, sir. Just follow me, please. This way. You said all that about helping people, but that was a lie, wasn't it? On the contrary, have you not had the chance to speak from the depths of your heart? We're here. Ooh, scary lady. Welcome back, Damien. Charlene? No. Who are you? Don't fret. No one ever gets it right. But then, who I am is not important, or who Charlene is. This has all been about you. You seem to enjoy yourself here at our piece of paradise, and it was so fun to get to know you. I've been observing you very closely, my dear. Very closely indeed. Keeping score, in fact. I've even kept track of everything you've done. You spent 8 minutes in the arcade. You should have more fun once in a while. You did not have preference for any certain drink. Interesting. You're very curious. You explored things thoroughly on your journey. Where's Charlene? She's here. I'm not. Or was she ever? This has just all been a test, Damien. Like the rest of this place, she was just a construct of your mind. And such a fun one. She is perfect, even if not complete. Well, you seem to suspect something was wrong with her the whole time. So none of that really happened? If you remember, it did. But why go through this whole charade? What is this place really? This is my domain, one of very many. Many judgments, many versions of me running around. Like humans, paradise is never perfect. It is simply a template. It's formed from your mind and your deepest desires and your last memories. That explains some things, but last night should have answered how you got here. Then, who is Ernesto? I don't remember him at all. A confidant, a pawn, an overseer, however you see it, don't worry. He's adequately compensated. And the dreams? Just a little reminder of why you're here. They've helped me see into your heart, into your past. What does this mean for me? This means you just have to enjoy one more drink with me, prepared especially for you. And if I refuse? Let's just say you don't have a choice, so you'll have to humor me. But to make this fair, I'll let you ask me another question, but just one. Why couldn't I remember Charlene? Because I wrote her, right? If I'm here, what happened to my body? Was there anything in those dreams I could have changed? What is your name? Where's my body? You've been bleeding out. Another day passing here is another minute you're on the floor. Ah, so they haven't found me yet. Oh, I'm just passing out. Will I be okay? That's the question of the hour, isn't it? Now, I only have one more question for you. Will you live life in the present, or keep chasing a ghost? What do you look forward to when you wake up? I guess tomorrow. Here today, gone tomorrow, as they say. You must make one final choice. Which path will you take? What's more important to you, your family or your career? Two doors. On the left is the future, where all of your ambitions have become reality as a best-selling author. You mean... But you'll have never gone back to Lenore, and I can't promise that she'll ever want to see you again. On the right is your past. You can go back to college and start over with her. However, the Reaper's debt will be due one day. You will still die on this day. You'll probably never finish your book, and her story will be lost to dust and ashes. Ow. I mean, he definitely should probably go to the past, but still dying on the day sucks. But He is really, really old. So he would have had a full life, and he could have actually been happy. And then he wouldn't hurt her. I don't remember which is which. I don't remember which one it is. What was it? Which one was Go Back to the Past? Long life devoid of love but a prison. Yeah, but he could be famous, but he seems to care a lot about the past, so I think he would want to go back and fix it, you know? Because he loves her? On the right is your past. I think he would want to go back in time, because he's kind of a piece of garbage, so I think he would want to be not a piece of garbage. He's just so, like, negative about everything. I'm not surprised. Second chances are hard to come by. Drink the sweet and sour cocktail. The world fades. Voice acting time. Woo! What? I have to do it again? This isn't the past to college, is it? I'm home, Lenore. We're still on for dinner, right? Is he not a piece of garbage anymore? Hi, honey. Of course. I just need to change. No rush. Aww.
No longer reminders of the past, but moments I cherish every second.
Is it loud enough?
I've given up on finishing Songbirds. The time it would take to write everything down. I don't want to waste it. I got a part-time job at an editing firm thanks to Lenore. It's not much, but enough to keep our heads above the water. I'm running on borrowed time. I don't know if I'll ever tell her, let alone if she'd even believe me.
Oh, he remembers it.
Either way, thank you, Charlene, for this second chance. I'm sorry the world won't see the end of your journey.
Come on, Ian. We'll be late.
Maybe one day, I'll see you again. In paradise.
Cute. Delete it? Yeah, oh, I thought. Wow! Yay! We finished the whole game! Yay! Yay! Good game, Kia. Very good writing. I loved it.
I miss the smell.
Yeah, it was very good. The twist at the ending was very cool. I knew he was dead the whole time though. I suspected that. Good ending, good ending. I think we got a good ending.
The bridge is broken, my bottle's cracked, so let me drown. I'll be under the spell of you.
Yay! You're welcome. You're welcome. Yee. We did it! Good game, about 2.5, 3 hours? Around that? Whew. So you guys gonna play it and see what ending you get? See if you get a different ending than me. I think I got a good ending though, so I guess you can try and get a better ending than me. There are 5 different endings? Okay, you guys. 5 of you, or I guess 4 more of you have to play it and get different endings, okay? That's your job now. You have to get different endings. Extras menu? What have we got in here? Oh, good. Go for the bad endings? You would go for the bad endings, wouldn't you? Yeah. We missed one. We missed a lot. Wow. Oh, sketches. The concept art. This one's really cool. Oh. Her design was very neat. This one, it's upside down, so my mouse is not there. This one, very neat. I like the spinning stuff. Click on it. Ooh. Well, there's little notes too. So cute. Very cool. Difficult to do the boa? Oh, a boa would have been nice. Just add the boa, edit it, add the boa. Yes. So cool. We gotta get the rest of the pictures. We're missing pictures. That's a great one. Oh. Very cute. You guys buy the game and play it so that you can find the rest of the pictures that I didn't get. And you can read all the little notes that I've written here. Cute, cute. Good game. Whoa. Sweet. Yeah, it was very good. You worked very hard on it, and you did, I'm turned like this, are you? We can tell you worked so hard on it. You did a very good job. I loved the writing, and lots of dialogue, and it all felt really smooth and natural. And guys, it's so cheap in the Steam shop, so you should just go buy it. It's like, you know, a coffee amount, you know? And then you can get a different ending. It's very cool. You can tell lots of love was put into it. Thank you for letting me play your game. And thank you all for hanging out with me. I'm gonna head off now. Cool down because it is hot. Let's go to the schedule page. Wait. I don't know why I'm turned so weird. Anyway. Yeah, good job, Kia. Oh. There we go. Should I look at you like this from here? Okay, so tomorrow, since it's Thursday today, I had to change the schedule last time, but it's Thursday today, right? So tomorrow I'm going to be playing Phasmophobia, and that time is 7 p.m. by the way. I'm gonna be playing with somebody else who I met when I visited America. And then she also does VTubing, so we have been wanting to play something together for a few months since I went to America. Remember I went to America for a real quick second? Don't expect me to do any good at Phasmophobia. I have not played since the last time we played on stream, because it is scary, spooky, scary, and I'm a chicken. So we're not gonna do a good job. I am gonna scream a lot. Get your headphones ready. Get your ears prepared. I bet it's a ghost. Honestly, it might be a ghost. There might be a ghost. I hope there's not a ghost. Gee, I sure hope there are no ghosts in this game. Gonna get a lot of mileage. No! No! Gosh, it's been a while since I played Phasmophobia. Oh, you guys will enjoy it, I'm sure. You love when I'm tormented and scared. You just love that. Anyways, on Sunday, I don't know what time. We'll see. We'll see what time. We should play something. I want to play something with chat. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. I'll decide later. But I want to play something with chat. I think that would be fun. We were talking about playing Yahtzee. We were talking about playing Uno. Maybe we play Minecraft. I don't know. I'll pick later. And reminder. Let's go back to the other screen so that I can show you again. A reminder to download the malware that I've made for you so graciously and give it to you for free so that I can corrupt your PC. Download the malware. See it flying around here? So cute. Download the malware. Download it. Look at it flying around. Look. Download it. You won't regret downloading the malware. It is super, super safe and will do nothing bad to your computer. And it's free. You know you want to download it. You know you want to download the malware. Do it. It's on the Discord. And coffee. Okay. Have a good rest of the day or good rest of the night, whatever the hickey time zone you're in. Have a good that. Thank you for hanging out with me. Otsumaru. Go work today. Otsumaru. Otsu. 今日も来てくれてありがとう。バイバイ。またねー。またねー。
日にあなたは会えると書いた誰かに見とれてさ合図来ない分伸ばした自分だけが下手希望助けは頃じゃないスマホの画面の中お偉いさん闇深いじゃん世界救うのはエロか死んでいく意味を教えてくれ遡ってももともと身もなくただ生まれた他人につねられて自然と崩れた本当の気持ち分かってよなく居場所まだ見つかんないっていうかそれ探すのも意味なくない、大体不平等好きんだよ全員幸せになってしまえさあ勝手に生きてその目 分で自分を